Sup guys, I'm at Camino del Rey trying to find the best spot for taking off my FPV drone and take some nice shots here, getting closer to the rock, but seems like now there is no spot to take off safely, at least for me. But just look at these gorges. This is the exit from Camino del Rey, and as you see, the sun position is very far from to be perfect to fly here now. All the rock is in the shade, so definitely if I want to fly here, I need to come on sunrise, not like I did today, coming here on sunset. Yeah, there is, maybe you can see that little bridge over there, right? This is the last dangerous thing that people passing during the Camino del Rey excursion. Over there is exit somewhere, and then yeah, this is the road way back to the bus that's gonna bring you back to your car on the entrance to Camino del Rey. My location scouting is pretty much just started, and I will keep trying to find a good spot. I'll keep you posted. My goal, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to have this done, is just to dive this rock of Camino del Rey exit. Now I just drove around trying to find another better spot to take off my drone, and no, unfortunately the road is only one road here, very narrow, and from the left side you have another rock, from another side just the way to nowhere, so it's very hard just to find a spot to park a car. I'm not even talking about to fly the perfect spot to take off, and it's very high risk that I will lose the drone. And even now, to me, seems like that spot where I have started this video was better. Maybe I will come back there, but definitely not today. And I also have to come back early in the morning before the sunrise to have that best lighting for my shot.
Підіймайся вгору, не питай чому, світ не стане новим, поки ти в гальму між зірками.
It's been a week since I visited that place, Caminito del Rey, and unfortunately I didn't have time since then to visit it again and try to get the shots that I told you. But today, in the middle of the week, I decided to take a few hours and ride my motorcycle here to the neighbor city, not that far from my home, just to practice a little bit and maybe even to get some nice shots. Because here we have two, or maybe like one big hill and one hill that is a bit smaller. We also have a road here with the slow traffic, not that many cars driving here during this time. So it seems to be a nice place for practicing, but maybe even to get some nice shots. Let's see how it goes. Take off.
Мій час не в годинах, а в битих дахах. В кожнім такті маршрут по чужих знак. Світ навколо, як жована схема. Ти або в грі, або станеш системним. Не шукай сенс, твори новий рух. Мої кроси летять, залишаючи дух. Граєм на ритмі, як меч на звуках. Це не флоу, це буря у вулицях. Стереопростір, де пам'ять стирає всі їхні фрази, як реклама без краю. Тут не вік, не статус, не тренди. Лише той, хто летить попри всі легенди. Підіймайся вгору, не питай чому. Світ не стане новим, поки ти в гальму. Між зірками тінь, але в серці жар. Твій маршрут горить, навіть якщо ти не знав. Мій курс по хвилях без точок на мапі. Зліт без посадки, як лечу капі. Пульс по спіралі, гуде мов рій. Я не шукав спокій, я шукав свій бій. Моя молодість, це не цифра в анкеті. Це коли ти гориш навіть без ракет. У вікнах реклама про щастя і бренди. Те між рядки бачу полум'я стендів. Вуличний філософ без фільтра і маски. Кожне завтра обіцянка в касті. Світ це як фільм, але я не статист. У моєму сюжеті немає вивісок. Біжу по кадру, де дивний спецефект. Де кожен вибух це внутрішній проєкт. Мої демони сплять, коли ритм кричить. А значить я живий, доки звук летить.
Okay, now let's just try to land nicely. Lately I have also flown in a few other spots, like by the ocean here, where I caught these windsurfers. I didn't want to get too close though. This abandoned castle is actually near where I live, so of course I was flying here too. But now let's get back to the main target, Caminito del Rey. Good morning. So finally I managed to wake up at 6 a.m. It took me 1 hour to have everything ready. At 7 a.m. I left my apartment, and then it took me another hour to get here. Of course I missed the sunset, but it was the sunset on sea level. As for the mountains, the lightning coming here a bit later. For example, on this mountain it's already lighting up with the sunlight. We will see in a minute how our main mountain looks like. And another thing that limits me it's the excursions. I need to do my flights before the excursion starts, because then it will be too many people on the bridge. Also, people will be passing by the spot where I'm going to take off, and it's quite windy. I hope it's not gonna be a big problem for me, but just another thing to take in account. And of course, overall, this place is just crazy gorgeous. Would I have a chance, I would be flying every hillside here, because just wherever you turn your head, you always see some beautiful landscape. The sun just recently started to touch this mountain, so we have that perfect lighting on the stones. So let's set up quickly and fly. Whew. I see also eagles flying over there on the very top of this mountain. I hope they're not gonna treat my drone as an enemy and not gonna try to fight with it, which happens sometimes. If you fly FPV drones, you might know it. Not only FPV actually, even regular consumer drones. Very often they are attacked by different birds, especially seagulls. Those are crazy completely, and I never deal with the eagles. So let's see if those guys are charismatic enough just to ignore my drone. We will fly with 6S 1400 and D16. So yeah, I'll take this one. This one I attached to action camera. I still use the same. It's still alive. It's a bit damaged. It had hard times, but it still does the job amazing. Also, I will attach another ND filter to the DJI O3 camera. Whew. Last inspection, everything seems to be okay. Let's power it up. And don't forget to start recording on the camera. There is one more line I just have noticed. So many lines, electricity lines, I mean. Okay.
As always, I use the first battery just as a test to check how the signal is around here.
The drone is just screaming so loud to attract so much attention.
Yeah, that was pretty ugly, I know. There are also power lines right under the dive line, so it makes it harder to pull off a smooth dive on the rock. Let's try again. And yep, another fail. Okay, one more time, back to the rock. You probably noticed I tried to throw in a roll spin here, but I guess I was too nervous to commit. And honestly, it feels like a shame to fly such a beautiful landscape in such an awkward way. With the battery almost drained, I had to bring the quad down.
I don't like the shot that I got. If I want to get something better, I need to practice. This exit, mountain exit, is so vertical that I really have no skills to fly, like to keep that shot steady. Anyway, I think it's enough for today. Here, I will take a revenge one day. I will get that perfect shot. I just need to practice more and I'll come back here one day. Now just let's wrap up and run away from here before we're caged by security. You know what? Fuck it. Let's fly it one more time. I will not come back here, so let's take advantage of this now. To do not have any regrets later, at least I will know that I did as best as I could. I shit my pants, guys, but seems like I got something, at least something.
Well, that one indeed was a little better, but I didn't manage to repeat it again.
Okay, I tried to make this flip during the dive. It wasn't the best, I know, but believe me, for me it's already great achievement. We continue our journey. We still have one 4S battery. Let's see, maybe we can fly it somewhere else, but for now, let's wrap up definitely and run away from here. Another cool thing that I wanted to show you guys, this is this railway bridge, which looks just amazing. And of course, I also want to fly a drone here one day. I'm not sure about the FPV, it's very high risk to lose the signal. But for example, it will be nice to try flying here with the regular consumer drone as a DJI Mavic or DJI Air S2 that I have. So let's see, maybe we'll come back here one day.
On the way back home, man, the road here is just spectacular. I took a turn onto a smaller road I would never tried before, and it ended up leading to the top of another mountain, with a little surprise waiting for me up there.
So what do you think, guys? We are on top of the world, and I knew about this lake. It's actually a huge water reservoir, but most important, it's located right on the top of the mountain. And I saw it on the map. I might even have footage of this lake taken with the regular DJI drone, but I couldn't even imagine that there is just a road that leads basically here and there is no any gate, so it's open area. Everyone can come here and take pictures or film a vlog like I'm doing now. So as I said, we still have one more battery, but to be honest, even with all the things that we see now, it seems to be very interesting. I don't want to spend this battery to fly over this lake. I would rather fly on other side, because again, right now we are on the top of the mountain. We can look at this side, but if we look to opposite side, we were gonna see this kind of landscape. Let's give it a try and see what can we get here. Nice, a good spot in the shade. Yeah, this is basically where I'm gonna fly from. By the way, I forgot to mention, according to the weather forecast, today is a high temperature record, and the temperature gonna go up to 40-42 degrees Celsius, which is very, very hot. But the good thing that now is just 11 a.m., like quarter to 11, not that terrible how it will be later. Let's use this time wisely. So I have only one battery charged left. This is 4S battery. And I never flew the 4S battery with the camera attached to the quads. It might be not enough power to carry camera on the drone. Maybe the speed not gonna be that fast, but let's take a risk. I removed the frame from the camera to make it maybe just a bit lighter. Hopefully it helps. Other than that, we are ready. Let's have fun.
Біжу ще з малих літ факт, без опер, без людей як, з Каліфорнії аж до Гонконг.
Oh my god, I told you guys, we are right on the top of the world. Just take a look at that. Oh my god.
Без пульта, живу зараз невідкладно, життя кусає.
Even if I didn't show much pilot skills this time and just made a bunch of circles, the scenery is still absolutely stunning. Let's just cruise around a little longer while the battery lasts.
Холод нуль, прокинувся на шляху. Сам один, далеко від дому. Тут по світу, це мій звук. Моє місце тут.
Battery dead, we need to land immediately. Ah. Where am I? Cool, at least something, guys. So what I actually wanted is to fly to the tip of the neighbor mountain, but unfortunately 4S battery has not enough power to fly there and carry action camera at the same time. So yeah, at least I show you the lake and surroundings and how the landscape looks like here, and I think you agree, guys, it's just amazing and it blows my mind. That's why I like these mountains on Costa del Sol. They're just amazing, except those flies. Sorry for that, guys. I think this is the end. We have to finish here, and I really appreciate if you watch this video until the end. I just didn't plan this video at all. I just went with the flow. Leave me your comment, I will appreciate it, and if you have any questions, I will definitely reply with the best of my abilities here on the YouTube, as always. And yeah, subscribe. Thanks for watching. My name is Vlad and I'm videographer. Love you all. Cheers.